Powered by Pipe TV.
Miss Tony's on the move again. Miss Tony's on the move again.
Hey, welcome. You are watching On the Move with Miss Tony. I am your host, and I'm here to bring you the stories and show ideas that you requested. I am so excited about today's guest. I mean, from his facial expressions to his voice to his personality that's so big. I mean, he is the name that's going to be coming up in comedy. I want you guys to help me welcome to the show, Rashad Bashir. Hey, Rashad.
Hey, Miss Tony.
Hey, Rashad, it's been a long time since we've seen each other.
Yep.
I know definitely a little bit about you, knowing that you're from the Bronx, but you're raised in Harlem. So just give our viewers a little bit more background about yourself.
Well, yeah, that's it right there. I was, born in the Bronx in Lincoln Hospital, and we moved to my grandmother's house in about 95, around that time. And we moved from the Bronx to Harlem in 99. I was much closer to school. I was a kid that liked to play. I liked to dance. I liked to act. Most of all, I like to laugh. I like to be the funny
guy.
I like to be the funny guy.
You the clown, the class clown?
No, I was the kid that got bullied. So I wasn't like my funny bug didn't really hit until high school. Like all through my life, I was teased. I was always I had a bad temper, so people knew how to nitpick at me and get me all riled up. It wasn't until I got to high school to where I really started to be the funny guy. Because I noticed the funny person always got the respect, and the funny person was the one people always wanted around. So I said, I want to be that person. I want respect. I want to be popular, and I want to, be the life of the party sometimes.
So Rashad, how did it actually start? Like, did you all of a sudden say, I think today I'm going to tell a joke? And do you remember what got people to start laughing back in high school?
Oh, well, when I got tired of being teased. I got tired of being made fun of. Everybody had jokes on me and I couldn't come back. I would always get upset and just like kind of lose my mind a little bit. And then I remember it was like one day in class, this girl, she tried to like get at me in front of the whole class and stuff. And I made fun of her boots or something, and everybody just lost it. Yeah.
They fell out. Oh,
yeah. So I said, "Oh, all right. I think I could do this. I think I could get onto this."
So Rashad, okay, you in high school, you had siblings? You have siblings?
Yes, I do. I
have a big family.
Yeah, I have a younger brother and I have an older brother and older sister. So my older brother and older sister, they're adults already by the time I'm in high school. My brother, he has children. My younger brother at the time, he's 3 years younger than me. So he was in 6th grade. I was in 9th grade. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here Rashad is being all funny, growing up in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Did you actually start like learning how to present jokes, or was there anybody in particular, at least as far as comedians go, did you follow, did you like?
There were plenty of comedians that I enjoyed watching. I've been watching comedy since I was like 9 years old. So when I first saw BET Comic View with Ricky Smiley, and I see this guy, so I see this guy that's on stage and he's talking and people in the audience are laughing. And to me, that was like a superpower. I said, I want to do that. I want to be able to, you know, make people laugh. One of the first comedians I remember watching, was Ricky Smiley, Talent.
Talent, yes.
Yeah, which I got to perform with him. I got to perform in his room in New Jersey.
Wow.
And in Newark, New Jersey.
How did you feel with that? Because
it
was
was
that like
it
something
was
that you didn't expect? Like
well,
did you ever think you was ever going to get there?
No, I didn't. It never crossed my mind that I'd be performing on the same stages with comedians that I was watching on TV when I was a kid. Never thought that. The person that made me want to actually get on stage was this guy named Tonni Roberts.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Tonni Roberts. He is a comedian from Detroit. Okay. He's very like quick. One-liner fast. He's very quick. He gets some like right premise punchline, and he's just hilarious. I watched him a lot. I watched another guy named Arnesh J.
Okay.
Yeah, Arnesh J. But really, when I saw like Martin Lawrence on his special "You So Crazy," that was when I was like, okay, yeah,
I could do that.
Yeah, but of course, watching Eddie Murphy's Delirious and Raw.
Another famous, another.
Yeah, that was just like, oh, this is some real stuff right here.
Right.
But it wasn't until I watched Richard Pryor's Live at the Sunset Strip when he had the red suit on. I was like, oh, okay. So this guy influenced Eddie Murphy, and then so on. Right. Eddie Murphy influenced everybody else that came after.
Influences, all those people you just mentioned are your influences. Like, who do you think you favor the most?
Ah, man, to say who I favor the most is this guy named Mike Epps.
I was about to say that because
Mike.
Your personality, yes.
Mike is a character. He is unbelievable with his silliness. I just admire it a lot.
Right.
Because that's very much who I am. But as far as like my idols go, like Dave Chappelle is up there.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. The people
you naming
in
all
high
the
school.
Greats.
Yeah.
Those are all the greats, Rashad.
Yeah. Like people in my high school were like, "You gonna be the next Dave Chappelle?" Because I kind of sounded like him early. Like he said, "Hey, sometimes you just gotta sound like one of the greatest comedians in the world." Oh, so that was.
Do you do more impressions? Because I've never heard you do an impression. You just usually basically yourself.
Yeah, I'm very much myself. A lot of time, I didn't realize I can do impressions. Like one time, I got a phone over the quarantine. I got a phone call. It was like the most bizarre phone call ever. I didn't recognize the number, so I picked up anyway, and it was Paul Mooney on the phone. It was Paul Mooney on the phone. He called me during the insurrection. When the white people. Wow, so I picked up the phone, and I said, "Hello." He said, "Yes, is this Rashad Bashir?" I was like, "Yes, who's that?" He said, "You don't know who this is. This is Paul Mooney."
You thought somebody was punking you, right?
Yeah, I was like, "Wait, who's punking?" He said, "Why are you talking to yourself? I can hear you." He said, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, "Look, I'm watching this insurrection with these." He said, "Look, first of all, I knew white folks were going to storm the Capitol. White people, white folks have been busting at the seams. They have been busting. I knew the police were letting them in, okay? Because that was not an insurrection. That was just a kill a nigga combine. All right, wow. They were just doing tryouts to kill niggas."
Oh my God. Well, look,
there was not one black person in sight. They were
Oh
like
my
the
God. I could
Washington
just
Wizards.
imagine your voice like, oh my God, is this going on for real?
Yeah.
Well, Rashad, we're gonna take a small break.
Okay.
But what I want you to do real quick is set up this video that you sent me called For the Love of Comedy. Just give me a quick little synopsis of what that is.
For the Love of Comedy. I'm not sure. Wait, which one did I send you?
At the love story.
Yes. That one, that was at this place called Love Story. It's in Brooklyn. It's in Bushwick. I'm there, and this guy named Skip, but he goes by Howard Nedrick Jr. And cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's a young guy.
Well, look, Rashad, this clip here is hilarious. So as we go into the break, I'm gonna let everybody take a look at this clip, okay? So everybody stay tuned. We're gonna be back with more Rashad Bashir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yo, clap it up for the show, man. Clap it up for the show, man. Clap it up for my man Skip right here. I'm talking about a Haitian dude named Stanley. Nigga, your name is Howard. His name is Howard Nedrick Jr. This nigga sound like an HBCU. You like, you went to Spelman? No, I went to Howard Nedrick Jr. University. I went to HNJ. That's where I went. Hey, I'm a little. This is a lot more white people than I was expecting. I didn't bring no resume or nothing. I got a Capital One card, so I'm doing something right. Yo, this basement, I feel like we was in a Sean Paul video right now. Well, Texas, stop making on the goddamn toilets. This is the last time. This is the last time. Oh my God. How are all 21 of us doing? How are we doing?
Welcome back with some more Rashad Bashir. Didn't I tell you guys he was funny? Oh my gosh. So Rashad, I just want to jump right into something. Are you married?
Actually, I am engaged.
You are engaged?
Yes.
Okay. When did you get engaged, Rashad?
I got engaged July 17th, 2020.
Okay, so during the pandemic.
Yes.
Great. So this is where I'm going. What kind of things now do you realize about yourself, being with her, knowing that this is what you guys really want to do now?
I realized that I have a lot of growing to do as a man. And I have to be sure of what my goals are in life. Because she has goals and dreams that I thought I could never see for myself. But now that I'm with her, now that I'm about to share my life with her, my goals have to be those goals as well.
Right. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Her plans are my plans. That's basically what it is.
And one other thing I wanted to ask too, like during this pandemic and you guys were together, like what did you guys go for walks, go to the gyms, what did you do together?
We definitely went on walks together. We read books together. We cooked together. Right. The one thing, I think the most beautiful thing about her is her accountability. Let me tell you, the sexiest thing on a woman is when she apologizes when she's wrong. Because guys always have to apologize by
like no matter what.
No matter what. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How you apologize? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for apologizing. I'm sorry.
Just for next time.
Yeah, we apologize. We didn't even do yet. Like, right. I'm like, babe, I know I'm a mess up, but I apologize.
Right.
I apologize. So I think, and she'll come to me in all honesty saying that, babe, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I didn't realize you felt that way. And I didn't see that. And I apologize. And I'm like, that's cool. And I think the beautiful thing about our relationship is that I can talk to her and express my feelings. And there'll not be any drama of me manning up. Right. Because I think that's also another issue with relationships where between men and women, where the guy is not able to express himself. Right. And when he does express himself, he not be ridiculed for it.
Right. Okay.
And he's not being masculine enough when he's showing his emotions.
Rashad, you coming so deep right now. I see what she sees in you, Rashad.
Try to be as considerate as I can.
I hear you. I could see the love, just, you talking about it. But, when we come back, because we're going to take another small break. But when we come back, we're going to talk to you more about your career, where it's going, what plans you have, what events may be coming up, because people got fun follow you because you are hilarious. All right.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys, stay tuned. And again, we'll be right back with more On the Move with Miss Tonni.
Yo, what the hell is going on? What kind of super push-ups are these? Bro, you could have did this at home. Whose fitness trainer is this? If I was there, I'd leave the gym. You can do the rest of my workout for me. I think the ground is gonna press charges. Then he got up like, yeah, that's one. No, nigga, that's it.
Welcome back, guys. And again, this is Rashad Bashir, just talking about all the truth that's going on. And again, Rashad, just talking about truth, we were talking a little bit behind the scenes about, just trying to be honest and open, about trying to laugh about yourself, and comedy is a way to release that.
Yep.
But I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, comedy really helps with mental health because there's so many traumatic things that happens in people's lives to where they just don't know how to deal with it. Some drink, some choose drugs, others choose violence, or some just choose death. Comedy helps you to kind of look at it and make you laugh at it, and make you laugh at your trauma. Yeah. And let you know that it's okay, that you are still alive, right, and that you still need to be here. You still have a purpose. All right. Your purpose is to laugh, is to heal. Now, there comes a point to where, comedians, we say some things and we hurt people's feelings, which I don't mind. We got to be careful when we say certain things, right? Not to go straight forward and making it seem like we're trying to attack you. It's just that if we say a joke about something that is funny, I don't like these cancel culture people to come in and say, oh, that's offensive. Why would you talk about people like that? I'm like, first of all, if you are worried about what I'm saying and me laughing at it, you have not dealt with your own truth. You have not sat in your own darkness with your own trauma and faced it. You just want to hide away and try to wean it off and just hope nobody acknowledges. You have to be able to deal with your own truth.
Wow.
Rashad,
so what direction does your comedy take? How do you go about getting your material?
Me, I take a look at myself. I take a look at my environment. I take a look at people who are really who are struggling and, who are trying to, get up, and I make fun of the struggle because, every day I grew up in the projects.
Right.
There was a lot of struggle. There was a lot of struggle. And I had to draw from that, and I had to find it in all the places that I went. I always try to find struggle is one of the main things a lot of people in the world have in common. There's something we are all struggling with.
Correct.
And we're putting so much stress on it to where we make it seem like this is all there is. This is my life. No, there's more to it than that. So I want you to laugh at it. And you be like, oh, okay, that's funny. Whatever you were going through that you were feeling stressed about, if I made you laugh at it, now you're going to look at it differently.
Yeah.
Now you're going to look at it like, why am I stressing over this? This is so funny. And now you're going to look on to doing something else that is more meaningful instead of this little thing that you were so stressed about.
Right. So on that note, what are your plans as far as comedy goes for the rest of this year?
This year, I'm looking to get out to other states more. My goal is to do one city every weekend, once a month. 1 week in a month at another city. I want to do DC. I want to do somewhere in Florida. I don't know about Florida because
south. So you basically
I don't know, because Florida, they treating COVID like it's folklore, like it ain't even real, like it's
for real. They are
like it's a myth, like it's the Matrix. No one knows what it is. You just have to see it for yourself. I don't.
But right now, so you're planning on doing that, trying to move from city to city, which is awesome. And right now you are doing a couple events, right? Live events.
Yeah. Yes.
So where are those live events if somebody wanted to come and follow you out there?
So if you want to come check me out, you can come check me out on Fridays and Saturdays at a place called Harlem Nights Bar, where I met Miss Tonni.
Yeah.
All right. So yes.
Nice.
So Friday nights. I have an open mic for comedians to come out to test their jokes. They wrote new jokes and they want to workshop it and try to see, how it pans out in front of a real audience. Okay. That's done on Fridays. Then on Saturdays, I have the real show where I have comedians whose material is sharp. They're professional, they're funny. So Saturday nights is like the main event show.
Right, okay.
And tomorrow I have a comedy show at a place called Broadway Comedy Club. The name of the show is called Better Not Bring Your Kids Comedy Show. Yes.
I'm wondering how that's gonna pan out right there. Do not bring your kids. Wow. So who's headlining those?
So on Better Not Bring Your Kids on Wednesday, that's gonna be this young lady named Eva Evans.
Okay.
She's out of Brooklyn. She's been on BET. She has an album out, comedy album. I think it's called I Normally Don't Do This. Okay. That's the name of her album. But check her out, Eva Evans Comedy. She's gonna be headlining on Wednesday. But on Saturdays, it's usually me that headlines, or I usually host my show on Saturdays, and I get a paid headliner to come close out the show. Okay.
And that's cool. I'm glad you made mention, because I mean, you've been all over New York, at Caroline's, at Harlem Nights. I know a number of other places. I know you also won awards for being a comic also. I think it was Harlem Comedy or something like that.
Yeah, I was the winner of the 2019 Harlem Comedy Festival.
Yes. And of course, nothing happened in 2020. So, but
right.
I would probably award that one too.
Right.
Yeah. So, A lot of things is happening for you. I really do feel like you're gonna be the next big name comet. Because you already making some moves. People are already noticing you. Some old timers are also noticing you. They seeing you
Yeah.
move. Absolutely. So again, if someone wanted to follow you on social media, actually, how is social media doing for you in your career here?
Oh, it's been a lot better. Over the year, I've gained over 1,100 followers on Instagram.
Because
Yeah.
you know why? You had a captive audience. They couldn't go nowhere.
Right. That was true. They couldn't.
They couldn't
Yeah.
go nowhere. However, once they tuned into you, they got stuck with you and
Yep.
they love you.
Yep.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So where can they find you on social media?
So you can find me on any social media, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube at rbashir_comedy. That's rbashir_comedy.
On all of those. And guys, believe it or not, he also has a podcast. I mean,
Yes.
no matter where you go, you are going to find him. All right.
Yep.
Rashad, thank you so much for stopping through.
Absolutely.
When some stuff is happening out there for you, please hit up On the Move with Miss Tonni. Hit me up.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and continue to promote you because you are a funny guy. I love you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So this has been an exciting episode of On the Move with Miss Tonni with Rashad Bashir. You guys, please check him out. And of course, I want to make sure that you all stay well, be safe, keep your social distancing still, all right? But most of all, be safe. And of course, if you have a story, a show idea that you want to talk about, please email me. Other words, I'll see you guys next week on another episode of On the Move with Miss Tonni. Thank you, Rashad.
Thank you, Miss Tonni.
All right, see you later.
See ya.